Hi, your computer friend Connie here with my favorite IT guy, Damien. And we're going to do another segment on how to stay safe and stay secure with your technology when you're working remotely. So thanks for joining us again, Damien.
Hi, everyone.
And today we're going to talk about Damien's world, and let's talk about the world of IT today, because as I was talking to my friend yesterday, she was telling me how her server was down all day, and I said, "Well, didn't you talk to your IT company?" She's like, "Yeah, I tried, and I couldn't even get through to them." So I imagine things are really chaotic in your world. So just tell us a little bit about the panic and maybe some stuff people can do to, yeah, to wait for their IT guy, or you go ahead and just tell us
All right.
what does your
Well,
world look like right now?
first off, I just want to thank everyone who's in our office today. All of our IT staff seem to be in the office, and obviously their workload has increased tenfold. So I just first off want to thank them, and if they're watching, thank you guys, and
Thank you.
anyone else in the IT industry.
Hmm.
Right now, obviously the panic has been. I need to work remote. I need to be able to access my systems remotely. I need to be able to collaborate with my staff remotely.
Yeah.
I need to be able to do everything that I do on a regular basis, but from my home.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we've definitely had a mass influx of clients and potentially new clients that are looking to work from home, similar to what me and Connie are doing right now, where Connie's in her home office. I'm actually in my office
Hmm.
today, and be able to have these meetings and talk to each other and
Yeah.
collaborate and things like that. So
Okay.
um, from our team, we've been implementing a lot of measures so that people can do this. Obviously, the biggest eliminating factor right now is the internet speed that a lot of clients have,
Oh, yeah. Right.
because it's now not just only the office internet speed, it's now the home office internet speed as well.
Right. That is
So
huge. And whether their
working,
computers at home even are acceptable for what they do at work, like maybe their work computer isn't a laptop, maybe it's a desktop, and then they have to be at home. Is the sales of computers going up drastically, or laptops?
well, unfortunately, because a lot of the manufacturing facilities are in China, with the whole lockdown of Wuhan and China in general,
Yeah.
we've been starting to see kind of mass panic on the marketplace for computers. So, um,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
so we're starting to see kind of a decline in how many computers we can order or how many computers are available to us. But
Right.
obviously, we try to work around that, and we've been recommending for a lot of our clients is if you have a laptop and you do need to work remotely, and maybe it's a business laptop, talk
Hmm.
to your supervisor and see if it's uh, an
Hmm.
option for them to, borrow this or take this home with them so they can continue to work. I mean, maybe it's not so feasible with a big desktop computer, but that also is
Yeah.
an option
Yeah.
as well, as they can, haul their computer around with them to their home
Yeah.
office and get it set up so they can work. Or of course, if they have the laptop, then they can work remotely.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I teach computers, of course, and so I have a little bit of a portable lab of laptops. So I suppose, if there's somebody in my immediate area that's in desperate need for a computer, I can probably maybe work with you guys to help provide a temporary solution for people, because I
Hmm.
have at least four laptops that I could possibly let somebody else utilize. So
Yeah,
maybe we'll talk
absolutely.
about that later. And if anybody in the area is watching this, you certainly can reach out to me or Damien and let us know what we can do to help.
Of course, yeah, and I'm sure we'd be open to something like that as well. So,
Yeah.
I guess moving along on the topic of working from home, of course, there's a kind of a security side of it as well,
Oh,
um,
yes.
because
Yes.
now you're sending information over the internet, and who knows where all that information's going and traveling out of. So,
Hmm.
of course, with the let's say we get the internet speeds under control and working properly, we still have VPN connection. And what
Oh,
that is it's a kind of like a secure line from your home to your office network.
right. Okay.
So it's pretty much encrypting the kind of information going back and forth between your computer and the office,
Okay.
so that if somebody was trying to peek in from the outside world to see what you were doing, maybe you're sending a payroll document, or you're sending something that needs to go to the office,
Yeah.
they can't see that unless they have that kind of that decipher, that decryptor key per se.
Okay. Yeah. So do they need their Wi-Fi, their router to be secure as well, or is the VPN enough to keep their data with the office secure?
So typically, the best business implementation is to have a firewall that is able to handle the VPN connection. So
Okay.
when I speak about VPN in this regard, it's not a public VPN that you can go and type in, I want to get a VPN on Google and download this VPN solution.
Yeah.
So
People are doing that? Okay.
they might be, and I don't want them to get confused with a private VPN versus a public VPN.
Okay. Yeah.
So the public one is where you can just go to Google and buy a VPN. A private one is set up just for your office environment,
Right.
where you have a direct kind of connection to your office, to your home.
Okay.
So if you want to think of it as more of a private VPN, there's not typically not a subscription to get that working or anything like that.
Yeah.
You're not going to Google to buy it, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I didn't realize that was even a thing, but yeah, I guess it is. So VPN, just to clarify, that stands for virtual private network, or
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's your private little portal that allows your company and you to transmit data, so nobody else can get in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And we also protect that, at least here at Trinus, and I think a lot of the industry standard is also to protect the VPN, that kind of connection between your site and your office site.
Yeah.
With two-factor authentication. So
okay. Yeah.
where you get a prompt on your phone that says, "Are you trying to log in, or is maybe somebody else got your password and trying to log in?" So just another stopgap measure, just to make sure cyber criminals aren't doing their work on the internet.
Yeah, because the cyber criminals, this is what they do. They work remotely, so it doesn't matter about
Absolutely.
what's going on probably as much to them. But okay, well, this is great. So the Panic, as far as you being available to customers, if they were to contact you, and if they're not in the immediate area of where your office is, can you still assist them?
We're going to do our best to help everyone. Obviously, a lot of our on-site work and things like that are almost coming to a halt, but we still are available for clients if that's required. And of course, 90% of what we do is remote work. So there is that possibility to maybe get a temporary solution set up for yourself or your business. And of course, I would recommend any end user who's watching right now and isn't entirely sure what their business is doing for remote users, or what remote users are doing for security. Definitely, if you're able to, get your supervisor involved, get them interacting with some of this security measures, and if they need to, they can absolutely contact Connie or myself, and we can see what maybe Trinus can do for security and remote support for that.
Yeah, and I guess what we want to remind people too of is that of course, we're trying to dig up maybe machines or devices that we haven't used in the past for work purposes. And if you have a laptop at home, or maybe use your iPad at home and you're thinking, oh, I'll just use this, just be aware that with the laptop especially, you should be on Windows 10 to start with. And then after that, as Damien's saying, you should have a secure firewall and a secure VPN connection to your office server. Unless you're doing the remote thing that I've been talking about in other calls or other videos that I've been doing is about the Office 365. Then of course you can use that to store your data, but you still should have a secure firewall, and of course your laptop should be having the right software on it. You don't want to be using Windows 7 or anything, Windows 8 or anything older than that. And yeah, I just wanted to remind people of that one. Does that make sense, Damien?
Yeah. So you don't at your home office, you don't necessarily need the firewall, and
Okay.
But you'll definitely want to have that firewall at your main office where you
Oh,
typically come into work and things like
gotcha.
that. But you will want to utilize that VPN, so that private connection to your office,
Okay.
or else you can just open the door to a bunch of different bad things that you don't want to have happen. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
Okay.
everything that you've said is correct, Connie.
Okay. Okay. Well, great. So thanks for joining us, you guys. I'm going to do I'm going to keep doing some sessions to help you learn how to work remotely or find out information that maybe you don't know about in terms of technology. And thanks to people like Trinus and Damien, I can get extra information for you so that you guys stay safe and secure. So stay tuned, and we'll be posting another video for you very shortly. Thanks, and
Awesome.
bye for now.
Bye bye.